doing today? So this is another episode where we're learning about cleansing our bodies with juices, fresh juices, because juices keep your joints juiced. That was a bit of a tongue twister. I know you may not believe this, but I had to practice saying that almost all day. And I'm not going to try it again in case I say something wrong and it comes out wrong and strong. But yeah, so today we're thinking about things like your vision, keeping your eyes clear and things like that cleanses your vision and your inner vision and your peace. Well, maybe not that far. We're not going that far. So again, like you come back from a walk or you come back from a swim, or maybe you just went to the market to do shopping or some things like that. Or you were walking around your hometown, Gary, Indiana. Yes, darling. I just been listening to Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 like all day, all week, and being from Gary, I said, you know what? I'm just going to pay homage to my hometown, because you got to pay homage to the hometown. Where I learned how to do some of these juices, actually, from my mom and stuff like that. Especially when you're doing juices or anything, you have to wash them first. You must wash them first, that. So clean everything, nice, fresh, clean, clear water. So today's juice is really quite simple and quite easy. I don't think I'm a moonwalk with that one. I might try. How's that? Nah? Okay. So today's juice, we're doing a vision juice, as I was saying, and it's just really simple ingredients. You've got carrots that you're going to be using. You use about 6 to 8 carrots for this particular juice because it's very heavy on the carrots, as they say. Carrots are good for your eyesight or good for rabbits. The other juice that we're going to use, the other fruit is oranges. We're going to use navel oranges. So we're going to use about 3 of those today. And that mix, you don't think it goes together, but watch. Even though you can't taste it, there should be a button that I could push so you can taste it after it's done, but we haven't invented that yet. And then the other ingredient that's really, really simple that I love, and I can't push enough, is the ginger root. The ginger root is a funny looking thing like this, And sometimes they're all together. You go to the supermarket, and it's like 5 or 6 finger looking things. But the ginger root is very, very good. All roots are actually very good for you. Carrot is a root vegetable as well. Turmeric is a root that's actually very, very good for you. A lot of things from under the ground, the roots are good. As they say, roots are good for you. So we're going to mix a bit of roots and a bit of fruit as we create this juice. So turmeric, I'm not sure if you know, it's an anti-inflammatory. So some people, you might have too much salt in your system or things like this. To gain balance, you can use like a turmeric. So today we're going to do the powder. A bit of the powder after I create the juice. But it's good to have a bit of turmeric every day. Put some in your food if you're seasoning hot food. It's really, really good for you. Keeps the immune system boosted. It keeps away colds, flu, and all that type of stuff. So you really want to try to do that. The ginger helps aid digestion. So when you're trying to digest your food, it's very good for that. It's also good for colds and inflammation and things like that. I must say that this also is good for arthritis, the turmeric, and so many other things. It just prevents so much. After you've been taking it, you realize, gosh, I don't have a problem with this. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. It's because you had a prevention. So that's really, really good. Now, oranges boost your immune system. It's an alkaline. So you really want to use as much oranges, lemons, kind of things like that. Acidity, I know, but you have to balance that and watch that. So that's really, really good. It's high in vitamin C, very low in calories. So today, how we're going to mix this is really, really simple. Oh, and I must also remember to mention that after you finish your walks and your exercises or just sightseeing here, as we're doing a lot of staycations, have a type of water ready. I can't talk more about having sort of like a cucumber water or just lemon water, or even you can use parsley. You can take parsley and just put parsley in the water and let it sit, and that's a great thing. So that's really good. Lemons, parsley, ginger, all those kind of things, just sit it in some water, let it sit for half the day. So after you come back from doing your errands or work, you've got that ready it's going to clean you out and stuff like that. So the carrots have been done, and the next thing we're going to do is some of the oranges. So what I need to do is just basically kind of take the peeling off of that and some things like that. I was just thinking, about doing shows and concerts, and I was thinking about the huge influence that the Jacksons had on me, growing up on the same street as them and listening to all that music and hearing all those different bands that came into Gary, Indiana. I mean, some of the greatest people came there, from Gladys Knight and the Pips and Diana Ross, who officially discovered the Jacksons, but really, between you and me, it's a secret. It was Gladys Knight, and she's the one who took them to Berry Gordy. So Gary's been known for so much music and so many artists. Denise Williams is from Gary, Indiana. Silly of me to think of you. If you know that song, I probably didn't hum it right. Oh, and Kym Mazelle is from Gary, Indiana. There's lots of groups and bands from Gary. So I'm going to continue to chop these oranges, and then we're going to put 3 of them in the juice to see what happens. So we'll go with the orange, and then from the oranges we'll go to the ginger. Ginger's really good in the wintertime too. It's beginning to get a little bit chilly. You can do like a nice ginger with wine kind of drink. Ever heard of that? Now you have. Oranges. This a bit. Take a bit more of that peel off of there. Sometimes they say keep the peeling on. It's a preference. Some people do, some don't. For me, sometimes I keep it on. But since I'm on telly, I'm gonna take it off. So yeah. So it's just really been a pleasure, singing music all over the world for so many people for so many years. So I want to thank you guys for coming to the club and listening to house music with Kym Mazelle and all that. Really appreciate you. And during Top of the Pops, in the UK, was absolutely amazing. I couldn't even believe what was going on, because for me it was kind of like being on the, I guess, Ed Sullivan Show or American Bandstand. It was like a major, major thing. So we went on there with Dr. Robert and did this amazing song, and it went like top 10. So we're going to do that. Now we've got 3 of those in there. So the next thing we need to do is add a bit more of the ginger. You notice ginger is very popular with a lot of things that I do. I'm going to put that in there. And then a bit more. Okay. Let me just see how that goes. Sometimes it may get stuck a bit. Just have to give it a little shake. See, I did that. Oh! So I'm going to do that. See how that goes. I think I'll put one more tiny bit of orange in there. Just make it mellow. Really be careful when you're doing this, okay? And if you're young people out there and you just want to show off to some of your friends or to your mom, be careful with these knives because they're very sharp. And this one's very sharp, so I'm just trying to be very careful. I really enjoy doing this. How you guys like my house? You like my kitchen? It's a nice kitchen. It's a lovely kitchen, darling. Okay, so now we've got that. I'm going to find right in my hands. I'm going to turn it off a bit and let it shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. I don't know if y'all even know that song. All these old songs, Casey and the Sunshine Band. So we're just going to shake that out and see what happens. So we put in most of our ingredients. We've got our carrots, we've got our oranges, and we've got our ginger. The last thing that we need to add to this is the turmeric. So what I'm going to do, because it's still, the juicer If you notice, it's still got a little bit of the juice coming from it. I'm going to put this bowl just underneath it. Notice how I did that, very classy, very elegant. And we're going to get a bit of the turmeric. So let's get the turmeric. Very important, special ingredient. And just a little, not much, although I like a healthy amount of turmeric. I would use a tablespoon, but as I have guests today, you don't see them, they're off camera, darling. But as I have guests today, and some of them don't like turmeric, so I'm just going to do it this way and leave it out a bit. So we've got that in there. Got that stirred up. Let's put that back in there. Trying to do this ever so gently. And find my little glass here. Lovely glass, nice glass, crystal, nice cut. And look at the color. Look at that color. Look at that orange. Isn't that beautiful? Come on now. You want some? Let's give it a little taste. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Wow. At home with Kym Mazelle. See you next time when I'll be making another special juice, smoothie, or maybe even a salad.